What is good, y'all? Sean through Smooth Game, man. It's your boy, aka Black Okage, Black Avatar, King Leo. Also Prodigy, if you ain't seen that series yet. But it's time for the return of Coach Smooth. And I'm back here today ready to coach my team up, man. And it's time to get this rebuild done. If you haven't seen the reveal trailer, go check that out real quick. Because we go ahead and reveal what team we're about to pick, because we're picking
5,000 ones in the I just made a mess. I just made a mess.
And we waited so long so we can finally get the scouting update. So it is in here, full effect. I downloaded the update and everything. It took me straight to this right here. So we're going to go ahead and jump into Cloud Franchise, create a new franchise. We are going to use the real life rosters, stats, and all that stuff. I get to pick my week. We get to pick when we start. So we can start from preseason week 1. We can start from regular season week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to the current day rosters today. I think what we're gonna do is create a whole new storyline, bro. I would jump right in at week 6 with real stats. But ain't no coach getting fired mid-season. Drew Brees just retired. News coming in that Sean Payton himself will go ahead and step away from the game as well, meaning the Saints need a brand new coach. So yes, we are going to go ahead and hit it off with preseason week 1, bro. That way we get everything completely brand new, a completely new universe from the real life one. We get complete advantage of all the new scouting that's going to come through. So like I said, preseason week 1, and y'all see it's already landed on us, bro. We are taking on the challenge of fixing my favorite team. We're fixing the cap space. We'll see if Jameis is really going to be our quarterback of the future, or are we going to have to go find a brand new QB? All right, here we are, y'all. We've got everything set up almost exactly how I wanted, I'm pretty sure. So obviously you see like schedules and stuff. Like so the standings just not a thing. Like, how do I get to, if I put square right here, this should take me to the standings, correct? Yup, there you go. So everything is exactly how we wanted. We got our offense in, we got our defense in. So let me kind of explain a little bit how the series is gonna work. So obviously now you see we got coaches. I gotta hire, assign, scout, all that stuff. So just go ahead and hop right into it. At any point during the series, they get fired all the time. So if it's bad enough, I won't wait till the end of the season. We like 0-7, and we got the 32nd worst offense quarters get cut. Just plain simple how it's gonna be. But when it comes to actually hiring and firing and stuff like that, I will only fire if we're doing bad. I won't try to re-get somebody else that's a little bit better. Here's all our scouts. Let me go ahead and I'm not going to talk y'all through this. I'll talk y'all through the process after I get everybody set up. Give me 1 second. After doing a quick look at our roster and seeing what some positions that I really did want to target, went ahead and handled my scouting board here. So you see we got a tier 1 receiver in the southeast, tier 1 middle linebacker in central, tier 1 left guard and right guard in northeast, tier 2 national scout for QBs, and tier 3 west for tight ends. Because honestly, in my opinion, we do need the tight end. The best one on the roster is Adam Trautman is only 72, so I'd like to get a better one there. I'd like to get another playmaker besides MT for receiver. If James don't work out, I want a quarterback backup. Other positions in need, our left tackle is old, middle linebacker is old, left outside linebacker could use an upgrade, or we can let them develop one of the two. Defense tackle needs some depth, and I think left end, Cameron Jordan is getting a little bit older, so somebody to kind of at least work behind him until they're ready to take over his spot. So that's where I'm thinking with that. So obviously we won't get any of this information till the real season, goes ahead and kicks in. But that's where we kind of are right now. Want to kind of play around, see what kind of playbook we're going to go into in the first practice mode. But let's look at our staff real quick. How I get to franchise staff. Let's see. Right now, as far as scheme goes, I'm thinking either Arizona or Dallas on offense. I really like those two playbooks for what I'm trying to do. And defense, we're going to stay with the Saints defense. It's actually very good. See, I'm head coach right now. Our offensive coordinator is Scott Anderson. So if the offense mess up, he going to be gone. Defensive coordinator is Benjamin Turner. So if they mess up, he going to be gone. But I can just go ahead and look at their count trees real quick just to see like where they kind of are right now. You see we got trench play. So already we got boosted tackle for our defensive line, all the way upgraded. Block shed for defensive tackles is up by 1 right now. We got to work on the second upgrade there. Over here, he's got boost injury for all defensive players. That's great. Need that. Play rec for my safeties and pursuit for my safeties instead of cornerback. So he emphasizes safety and defensive line, it looks like, and gives me an injury boost. So I'm not even going to be mad at it. offense on the block. Gain the ability to equip X factors on offensive lineup. Okay. Boost tackling for offensive line. Looks like power is what he's kind of going with. And then mean streak. Let's see. Looks like he's going for catching and carrying for halfbacks and receivers. So nothing for quarterbacks, which he could have did. And then obviously you got Montreal. I haven't started up wearing anything, but the number one thing I want to do, where's it at? Is I think it's on this side. Is it this one? Yeah, getting those additional focus players. The staff modification tree is exactly the one I'm going to start working on first, because we're going to need some more not hidden development players, but we're going to need more of those too. But we're going to need more people getting the focus training throughout the week. How the training is going to go, we'll explain that as we get further into the season, and y'all see kind of how I will go about that, you know, rewarding players for a good, you know, win streak or all that stuff. We got to manage our fatigue, yes, but at the same time, if you losing a bunch, you ain't getting no slack from Coach Smooth. And all right, obviously here we go. You know, we got the preseason on tap here today. We're probably gonna try to get through all of this today. This episode might be a little bit lengthy. We'll see. If it's not, as long as I'm thinking after I, you know, go ahead and edit it up, I will probably go ahead and throw in game one. But today I think we'll probably just go through the preseason in its entirety. You know, take our time with this. I want to make sure I go ahead and set up our weekly goals so that way we're getting some franchise points, because obviously we have none. So I want to do things that we could possibly do. You know, no conversions on 4th down, 3 passing touchdowns. I think should be okay. And then let's see, never reach. Come on now, Coach. Coach Smooth, you thinking a little too? You thinking like late in the season when we actually built this team up a little bit now. 15 first down should be doable. And our focus players, I mean, I kind of got them right here. Everybody that I think could be somebody of interest on the team. This is why I already think that I need some more focus players. Zach Bond could really use it. 69 overall, he's a starter for us right now. This could eliminate one of my needs. Defensive tackle, obviously I need more depth than just 182 overall, so I would love to give it to Sean Tuttle. Also give it to Malcolm Roach, and then keep Peyton Turner as well. I mean, he's young. He could possibly, if he gets high enough overall, he could end up being the one that takes over here for Cameron Jordan, and then that eliminates that need as well. I might even do that anyway. So go ahead and move him over to the left end spot. Let him play all season, basically. I might do that. He's only 22 years old. That might be the move. Let him do that. Let him learn. But I think for right now, I got to give it to Zach Bond since he's in a starter role right now. I got to get you better, my G. We can't have you on the field at 69. You just can't do it. We got the box score for the first one. You see we went ahead and lost that game 14-17. But that's not what matters, man. We care about our stats for this game. Who is producing? Who is putting up these stats? Who's going to make this roster? So, Jameis, very good game here. Takes him 100 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception off of 3 quarters. The passer ratings are really low. Didn't really complete a whole lot. Tavius Murray, this is obviously the preseason roster, so he is still here. Had a pretty good rush attack here. 10 for 50 day for him. Obviously, Kamara's going to be a starting back anyway, regardless. Traquan Smith went off, 5 for 56. Callaway, 3 for 30 in a touchdown. I feel really strongly about those two making the roster. MT had a crazy 26-yard catch. His only one of the game. And then let's look at this. Look at all this production right here. A touchdown from Adam Troutman. And what's really going to be the key factor is, as we try to get everybody into the depth chart a little bit, get them some playing time, is who does the most with the time that they're allotted. Because this thing got to get tucked down to 53. And unfortunately, in real life, they really be making this thing up to 75. Now, this is the most people you will see on my roster ever. I'm not one to fill out my 75-man roster in preseason. We might be looking at about 60 people off season, maybe. And that's only because we're going to be probably about like 54 going into the draft and draft about 5-6 people. That's the only reason it's ever going to get that high. As you see right now, right there under my name, we got 73 out of 75 people on roster right now. But that being said, we will come over here and prove a rookie. We took Cesar Ruiz in the first round thinking he was going to be a big piece up front for years. He's a little raw, but we're hoping you could help him out. Okay, I like that. Who am I talking to? Teron Armstead. Any means coach, what do you want me to do? Let's see. If I remember correctly, I want run block. If I remember correctly, like how his stats are balanced out, I think I want some more run blocking for him. Also, the position that he plays. I mean, it's not like he's one of our tackles, so I feel pretty strongly about run blocking. Let's go ahead and get run block power in. Yeah, I want them pancakes. not the breakfast kind. Look, Coach Smooth is just as funny as me. He said, I want pancakes, not the breakfast kind. Skip the syrup. Sounds good. I'll spend a little extra time with him and see what I can do to his game. Good, good. Now, what kind of boost does that give me? All you can eat has received +3 run block power. I like that. Oh, and improves run block power to block on gap block runs like power O. And here we are up in the booth, man. I just wanted to kind of run through this real quick so you can kind of see what the booth atmosphere would be like, man. This is basically how we're going to watch a lot of portions of the games. I won't say a lot, like 50% of the games that we do go on to watch. I'll show you how we watch the other ones in a little bit. But I did want to kind of come in here, see what kind of stats they're putting up, see who's doing big. Today we let Ian Book go ahead and get the start. I think I put Trevor, it's like Simon, Trevor Wiseman, something like that. We put him in as backup. We put Scott Stevie in at running back. I wanted to see what he could do. He was 21-year-old running back. So I wanted to see if, maybe he could do something to make the roster. You see here a really big drive. We're down 10-0, so I wanted to see if they could score. Ian Book actually showing some wheels, and we go ahead and get a field goal off. So, oh, look, pick right back the other way. Who got that interception real quick? Let me hop back out. Prince Amukamara. Good chance he gonna make the roster as one of our DBs. Look, there you go, Stevie Scott. I said his name backwards. Scoring a touchdown. Hey, he might make the roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, at 21 years old, most of our running backs were over 26, 27. So, except for Alvin Kamara, obviously. So I did want to try to get somebody young to back him up. Should we get that deep into the series and it gets to the time for him to retire? So it's nice to have somebody like him on the roster, somebody that could possibly be good, somebody we can develop. The extra focus player unlock would be really helpful. I'm gonna just say that much. But here we go into the second half. It looks like we don't score again. We gave up a field goal to them. We will start the third quarter off 13-10. Let's go ahead and go into a fast. Oh, I didn't even do that. Fast jump forward into the fourth quarter and see what can happen, bro. Let's hope the defense keeps holding. I mean, they're only giving up field goals. We came back with a touchdown, and now we're in the fourth quarter with the lead and the ball. Like, obviously, winning in the preseason isn't that important. It's more about the stats, but for me, it's the ability to see my quarterback. Can you lead us to touchdown drives, or are you stalling us out? So there's a big pass to little Jordan Humphrey. We put him in rotation as well to go ahead and get some plays in. 4th and 1, he takes a sack. So that's not a good play. You already listed as the 4th QB, and I only keep 3. So that could be big. Oh, we got the ball back though. Already 2-yard rush and another 2-yard rush. Ty Montgomery getting to the end zone. Will he make the roster? I don't know. If he do, he changed his number. I can tell you that much. He's not wearing number 8 in the backfield. I'll give you a single-digit number, but you're not wearing number 8 in my backfield. You gotta be swaggy if you be on Coach Smooth's team. So let's see here. Another drive gets stalled out by them. We're driving. 1st and 10, thrown away. Let's go get another touchdown. Devonta Freeman getting a rush in. 10-yard rush by him. He might make the roster. Everybody might make the roster, it seems today, except for Trevor. He couldn't get in the end zone. Chris Hogan, he might not make the roster. Who gets 1st and goal? Make a 2-yard rush by Washington. He might not make the roster. 3rd and goal. Okay, I was about to say, you still couldn't get in the end zone? Okay, Chris Hogan finally scores a touchdown. Let's go in. Now I can show y'all what what most of the games will kind of be like here on this drive. Let's go ahead and jump forward to at least change of possession. So now we're on the field. I got to go into Coach Smooth mode. Come on, defense. I need y'all to go ahead and turn up for me one time. I need sacks. I need pressures. Get to the backfield. Who is that quarter? Is that Gardner Minshew? Yep. Oh, my gosh. How do y'all let him free? Come on. Give me that tackle. I like that. I got to go ahead and put my roster up because, Coach Smooth still learning the roster. That was my dude Pete in there for the tackle, bro. I just got to this team last week. We ain't know Sean Payton was going to lead like that, but now I'm here taking over. I want to see some more pressure from my backup unit, bro. He's having all day to throw. Nice bring down, though. I like that. Next play, they are going no huddle, too. They are trying to at least get one more touchdown. Let's see, no pass rush. I got a dude pancaked on the ground, sleep. Oh, my. Who got there? 57? That was Noah Spence there on the tackle. Let's see what Gardner Minshew going to do this time. Oh, he slipped one. Come on, somebody get there. Oh, y'all almost had it. If y'all gave up that catch, boy, everybody was about to not make the team on the second unit. But they almost got the sack. So the pressure is coming in, which is very impressive from a second unit, too. So I got to take a look at some of these dudes that's on pass rush duties. Good pick, baby. Let's go. DBs are on lock. I don't got to worry about my secondary. Just like in real life with New Orleans, bruh. I don't got to worry about – and that's Marshawn Lattimore. I'm kind of – why are you in the game still? Aren't you my number 1 corner? How did you get in the game? As you see there, that's what Obviously, we'll be doing more of the slow sim watching, but that's kind of what a game will look like from us. Normally, when we go up to the booth, I will probably clear my face too as well. I'm gonna leave it on for right now so y'all can kind of see what's going on. But normally, I'll take my face away and just look at just that, and I will come back on when it's time for Coach Smooth to go ahead and hit the field. Obviously, decent game. We don't care about their stats though this game, but Trevor Simon, pretty good job. He was able to score a touchdown. He moved the ball decently well. I was pretty impressed with Ian Book going through his drives. It's not all about throwing. Can you call the efficient plays? Can you call them run plays that's going to work? Devonta Freeman had a really good game rushing, 3.9 a carry. We saw Steve Scott get in the end zone. We saw Ty Montgomery get in the end zone. Book was getting loose. You see our receivers actually running the ball a little bit. Receiving wise, you see Lil Jordan Humphrey apparently led the way, 5 for 61. Hogan 5 for only 28 though, but he did score touchdowns. So a lot of like short underneath throws for him. Everybody else just kind of got like a quick dose of like 1 or 2 catches. Defensively, we'll come over here sometimes and look and see how they do. So 6 tackles seems to be the lead here today. 1.5 sacks from Noah Spence. Got to keep my eyes out on him. You got obviously David Onyemata, Cameron Jordan, Shot Tuttle, who's somebody that we could, he's going to be looked at to be that number 2 defensive tackle. Will probably be in a 4-3, 46 defense, thereabouts. So he'll be on the field a lot. So I expect him to get pressure, get to that backfield. CJ got a pick, Marshawn Lattimore got a pick, and Prince Mukamara got a pick as well. So my DBs stacked. Offense, we're just gonna have to see how they perform and what this first year has to tell us. So I don't know if this is a under 500 team or over 500 team, but with now 17 games, there is no more 8-8. And then here are the upgrades after the game, man. Obviously, we're gonna have big people that we need to upgrade. I'm gonna go and work on his pass pro. I think my centers, the way I also do upgrades is kind of very selective on how I think the team should be built. I think my centers should have a very good balance of run and pass block, but probably a little bit more emphasis on their pass block. Like my guards to be good at run blocking, like my tackles to be good at pass blocking. Receiver wise, like to at least have 2 big bodies, 6'2" or taller, and then my slot guy is somebody that's under 6 foot or around 6 foot with a ton of speed. So Deontay Harris, 5'6", 170. He's probably gonna be somebody that I put in the slot, so he gets a slot upgrade here. Doesn't look like it affects his overall, but that should make him a slot archetype. Orca? We talking about fish now? Archetype plus 3 short route running. Let's see, that gives him a 74 overall. So you can go really either way with him too, because his deep route running is just as good as the short. Noah Spence, we saw get some sacks in that game. I don't really care about speed or power rush. Whichever one you were good at, you're gonna be good at. And they're gonna upgrade in increments. So when finesse move hits 80, then we'll actually start working on block shoot. And then we'll work on power moves. I don't need you to be good at both unless they already started off pretty equal. Just do one and do it well. If you can get speed rushing to a 90, if you got 90 finesse moves, I don't care if your power move is 2. You got 90 finesse moves. You got 99 finesse moves. You don't need power move. It's always fun seeing a rookie play their first few games at the pro level. He's picking things up quick, but I think he has some room to grow. I mean, yeah, as all rookies should, but he's going to be a very key centerpiece to this defense. I agree. Keep working with him and make sure he's ready for the regular season. We need to be as good as he can be for when the games really matter. And I don't know about y'all. I seem to always get offensive line development. I want to get a receiver development one time. MT should be mentoring Deontay Harris or something. Like, we'll continue to work with him and develop and get him ready for the regular season. So I wonder if that means I'm going to get some more boosts coming in the coming weeks. But with the rules also, we only got 1 preseason game left against Arizona, and then it's cut. Cesar Ruiz continues to really impress me. He absorbs everything so quickly and keeps improving each day. I love that, but I love that he's getting so much development from Teron Armstead. He's, I think, one of my lowest rated overall offensive linemen, so I really want to see that change around. Fantastic. I appreciate the time you put in. You're one of the best in the game and one to pass on to the younger players. It's a sign of greatness. He got 10,000 XP. Okay. I probably won't show this too often. Just thought I'd give y'all a little sneak peek in what I'll be doing. So, like for here, for example, he's got 95 pass pro. It's already really good. Might as well work on rounding him out, working on some of the other attributes. So a power boost here, plus 1 impact, plus 2 run block power. Here with MT, you can see that one of his weakest points is actually his deep route running. He's gonna be a deep threat. A lot of deep balls down the field. So I want to work on his deep threat attribute. Boost 1 there to his whole overall, because sometimes the physical and deep be working very good hand in hand. Plus 2 catching, plus 1 on the deep route. That's exactly what he wanted. Plus 2 release, which I didn't even check, but now that's 98 release. There's not too many people better than 98 release. Then there's some positions like this, it's really easy. You're free safety, you your number one thing should be zone coverage. Now, if you're the backup, and I'm using you as like a sub linebacker role for like when we go to nickel, I want you to have both man and zone. So that would be like more of a hybrid role upgrade. So, but for general free safety, zone, strong safety, I like to have zone, but if your run support is just that much better, then I'll do run support. And there it is, man. We got another we got the dub that time. But we will kind of come in here now and look at some of the stats, see who was able to do what. If there's any in-person numbers that stand out to me, obviously they'll have to stay up on the roster. Gave Ian Book and Trevor Simon another chance to kind of compete for that third QB spot. See Trevor with a better completion percentage. Ian Book was able to get another touchdown. Better QB rating goes to Ian Book. So I think I gotta let him go ahead and stay on. Peace out to Trevor. You see 3.8 a carry there, 3 a carry there. Latavius Murray, obviously 5.3 a carry. 4.6 a carry for Alvin Kamara, 5.3 for Ty Montgomery. The running back room is gonna be pretty crowded, I think. Receiver wise, Traquan Smith, ball 12 for 155, 2 touchdowns. Definitely got to be on the roster. I don't think there's any questions about that. Nobody else really kind of standing out to me. I wish it showed drops over here so I could see like who is dropping my ball, who needs to be cut. Anything impressive here defensively? I mean, 17 tackles in 4 games. Kind of like or not 4 games, but 3 games. Let's see. No one really got sacks like that. No one even touched 2. Anybody get 2 picks? I mean, hey, that's pretty impressive, CJ. But you was already making the roster anyway. So now it's cut day, Grim Reaper day. We got our sights out, and it's time to go to lockers. Obviously, we got our 3 quarterbacks here. Jameis, starter. Taysom, number 2. Ian, number 3. Trevor, gotta go. Practice squad, Stevie. Let him go get some development. This is our team problem is cap space. So Dwayne, you gotta go. Jake, I'm sorry, bro. You gone. Yes, sir. You gotta. Chris Hogan, you're 33 years old. Gotta go. So Garrett Griffin, you gotta go. And Zach Wood, you gotta go as well. Sorry, bro. Both y'all two gotta go. Dang, you 32 years old? Cut. Gotta save up some of this money. Sorry, J.R. Sweeney. I'm gonna get some development. This dude, 55 overall. You're not about to back up nothing at 55 overall. Let's see, defensive ends. I want to go ahead and move Granderson also to the practice squad as well. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this dude as well. We'll move Peyton Turner over to left end. Move him to practice squad. Just yeah, you gotta get cut. There's somebody younger than you that's better. So Chase, you gone, but you old. So I gotta go ahead and cut you. I'm gonna go ahead and let Paulson stay up on the actual roster, and I'm gonna move these 2 to my practice squad. Oh, no, not cut. Practice squad, my bad. Practice squad, you. Cut you. We're gonna keep Malcolm Jenkins, out of respect. I'm gonna let the old man stay on the roster. I don't need 2 kickers, and especially when you're older, so cut. All right, here over at tight end, I think I'm gonna go ahead and have to cut Nick Vannett here. Unfortunately, there is a tight end that I would cut, before him, but it won't let me do it because he's hurt and he's on IR, so I guess that would be kind of messed up to cut him. But I think I'm going to go ahead and cut Nick. Jawan Johnson only 1 point less than you, 4 years younger than you, so there's a lot more promise there. We're over 2 tight ends, so he's able to get back and better. It's not like I run a 3 tight end scheme this year with this team with the Jets. I did kind of do, a pretty deep lineup of 3 tight ends, but there goes all the cuts, man. And bam, here he is, y'all. So I want to go ahead and handle all this next time. Already one of our practice squad players have been signed, so that will be Brandon Wright. Well, I guess they can go ahead and have him because I was just looking at my roster and I don't even remember him being on my roster. I hope that's still not a thing, but that kind of annoys me when I go into the regular season and they fill out my practice squad for me, even though I put everything on manual so that they don't touch my team at all. But I guess it is what it is. So we will start next time with week 1 against Green Bay. Another way I make my series different is the fact that I will play a small portion of the game. So I will play week 1, the start of the season, get a feel for my team. And then week 17 at the end, we'll play that one as well. We also play our way through the playoffs too as well. But from weeks 2, I said 17, now 18. From weeks 2 to 17 though, it'll be completely CPU versus CPU. We'll watch the games. We'll go into the box scores. We'll go into the press box and watch from the top view and see how our team is doing and see if we can do as well as we are in real life. Real life right now, we're 3-2 at the time we're recording this. Just coming off our bye. So we got next time we will go ahead and choose our draft class, do all these press conferences for the rookie QB1. Oh dang, I forgot to change my my depth chart. So I wonder if that'll go away then after I check my depth chart. Because Ian Book is not about to be my starter. That's probably why our offense, defense, and overall is so low. But I'll get all that fixed. In the next video, we will go ahead and get started with the series, bro. I'm so happy to bring this back. I hope you guys are excited as well. Go and comment anything down below, any additions that you think I should do, anything that I can do to make this series a little bit better. Let me know all that stuff down below. I'll take your criticism and we'll work it into the next coming videos. If you don't see something right away, just know I do kind of batch record a little bit, so I will, and I'll even tell you in the comments when to expect that change to go ahead and happen. But I will catch you guys in the next video, man. It's me, boy. Shout to Smooth, aka Black Okaka, aka Black Avatar, aka King Leo, aka Coach Smooth. And we about to whip this team into shape, turn into a dynasty, and hopefully bring home a championship back to New Orleans. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm gone. Peace.